If you buy the Hogwarts Legacy game, you are contributing to transphobia.
I'm gonna get in your spaces, right in your space, including your toilets. And do you know how I know I'm getting in your toilets? Because I'm in your toilets right now.
Oh my God, a trans woman in New York. I gotta take a pee. I'm gonna go take a pee in the ladies' room.
And not anymore.
Where can you find pleasure? Steal a woman's treasures. Gaze at female nudity. Where can you begin to make your dreams all come true? Free your inner AGP. Walk around undressed with hairy balls and chest, knowing that they can't complain. Say your name is Lorna, men spread in the sauna. Say you have a female brain.
A female brain?
In the ladies, you can get your willy out. In the ladies, you can wave it all about. In the ladies, security will wave you in. In the ladies, they must accept you as their kid. In the ladies, you don't need a GRC. In the ladies, you just say, I wanna be. In the ladies, your womanhood won't be in doubt. In the ladies, and they can let you fly.
Let them be, gotta take their identity. Let them be, gotta take their identity.
Ooh, what an adventure every time you enter. Don't worry if you don't pass.
Have a good day.
Just do a silly dance as you look in the mirror to prove that you're the female sex. And once you are inside, there's nowhere they can hide. Honestly, what could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
So colonize their spaces, take over their places. It's been a man's world all along. In the ladies, you can get your willy out. In the ladies, you.
Why is it making my blood boil that Kristen claims to have a gynecologist? Part of it is, I just actually went to the gynecologist. It's never particularly pleasant. The exam doesn't feel particularly good. The pap smear is very uncomfortable. No one looks forward to that. We actually have things we need to worry about, like ovarian cancer, things that are particular to that exam and that relationship that no fucking man is ever going to have. All right? So that guy doesn't have a gynecologist. That guy has a hole that a surgeon created at best. There are things that make women special, and there are things that we've overcome and that we must overcome as women in order to thrive in this life, whether it's the threat of sexual violence or, being attacked as we walk home from college bars to our dorms, the fears that you have when you go to the gynecologist, all those things, they're baked in. And it's part of what makes women so incredible and strong. And you can't just become one and take all of our things because you did or did not have a surgery or you put on a dress.
You know he's a man. You got a man with his penis talking about he's a woman. He ain't no woman. It's not okay.
In the ladies, you can get your willy out. In the ladies, you can wave it all about. In the ladies, security will wave you in. In the ladies, they must accept you as their kid. In the ladies, you don't need a GRC. In the ladies, you just say, I wanna be. In the ladies, your womanhood won't be in doubt. In the ladies, and they can let you fly.
Nobody got molested.
In the ladies.
I'm gonna get in your spaces. All up in your spaces.
In the ladies. In the ladies.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. That fuck me so hard.
He told me I seen it rise, but He said, all things pass into the night. And I said, oh no, sir, I must say you're wrong. I must disagree. Oh no, sir, I must say you're wrong. Won't you listen to me? He told me, I've seen it all before. I've been there. I see my hopes and
Sorry, but if you download and play Hogwarts Legacy, you're transphobic.
all things pass into the night. And I said, oh no, sir, I must say you're wrong. I must disagree. Oh no, sir, I must say you're wrong. Won't you listen to me? He told me, I've seen it all before. I've been there. I see my hopes and dreams are lying on the ground. I see the sky just begin to fall. He said, all things pass into the night. And I said, oh no, sir, I must say you're wrong. I must disagree. Oh no, sir, I must say you're wrong. Won't you listen to me? Goodbye, horses. I'm flying over you. Goodbye, horses. I'm flying over you. Goodbye, horses. I'm flying over you. Goodbye, horses.
Had a couple of questions about these periods that you've been experiencing. So I'm a biological female, I'm a woman who had a menstrual cycle for about 25 years. And then 3 years ago, I had a procedure called an oophorectomy, and that's the surgical removal of both of my ovaries, and a total hysterectomy, so uterus and cervix all gone. Now, because my medical diagnosis wasn't a hormone receptive cancer, thankfully I'm able to use HRT in the form of a bioidentical estradiol to replace what my ovaries would have been producing. And that means that I can avoid menopause symptoms and function largely in the same way that I always did before my cycle was ever suppressed. The estradiol that I take is the exact same as what would be offered to a trans woman to begin the process of feminization. And I'd add to that I don't have the need to take progesterone, or the synthetic version of that would be progestogens, because I don't have a uterus or a cervix, so there's no medical need for me to have that hormone, which is another crucial factor in the menstrual cycle as a whole. So you could say that we have quite a bit in common. We both identify as a woman, and neither of us have the organs that would be required to produce, for example, follicular stimulating hormone, which would be what would trigger the beginnings of the menstrual cycle. So, woman to woman, girl to girl, why are you trying to convince the world around you that you're experiencing some sort of a period? Because I know I'm certainly not, and I know firsthand what they are, and I know that what you experience with the addition of HRT into the system, it doesn't simulate anything like a period or a menstrual cycle. Might I gently suggest that the mood disruptions that you are describing in your TikTok are likely rooted in your initial diagnosis, which is a gender dysphoric disorder. I understand that a key indicator of gender dysphoria is the euphoric feelings that come over a person when they are validated by the world around them. Now, I'll probably be attacked to some degree for asking you these questions. I fully expect that, but you know, a lot of allies of the trans community would say, well, just let them be. If they want to say that they're having a period, just let them. It doesn't take anything away from you. Well, as the parent of adolescents who could potentially use TikTok as a platform to source information, I feel duty bound to make sure that girls and young women who are impressionable are being appropriately educated on their anatomy.